My name is Miriam Coring. Today I'm going to discuss about the application of statistics in different fields, especially in marine biology. So let's first define what is statistics. Statistics is the discipline that concerns the collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. In applying statistics to a scientific, industrial, or social problem, it is conventional to begin with a statistical population or a statistical model to be studied. There are two methods of statistics: a descriptive statistics and a statistical inference. A descriptive statistics, in the noun sense, is a summary statistics that quantitatively describes or summarizes features of a collection of information, while statistical inference is the process of using data analysis to deduce properties of an underlying probability distribution. So that's statistics. So where do we apply this statistics? I have here 26 field of study, um, including marine biology. So let's start in actuarial science. So what is the use of statistics in actuarial science? Let's first define actuarial science. Actuarial science is the discipline that applies mathematical and statistical methods. So here's the statistics to assess risk in the insurance and finance industry. Actuarial science include a number of interrelated subjects, including mathematics, probability theory, statistics, finance, economics, and computer science. We use statistics in life insurance, pension, and healthcare. So we have, for example, the discrete probability distribution and mortality and descriptive statistics. There there is the example where we use statistics in actuarial science. Next, the astrostatistics. So what is astrostatistics? Astrostatistics is the discipline that applies statistical analysis, so there is statistics, to the understanding of astronomical data. It is a discipline which spans astrophysics, statistical analysis, and data mining. Astronomical analysis, including nonparametrics, multivariate regression and multivariate classification, time series analysis, and especially Bayesian inference. So here are the example where we use statistics and astrostatistics in data analysis, in line charts, in scatter plot. So that's the use of statistics and astrostatistics. So next is we use statistics in biostatistics. Biostatistics is a branch of biology that studies biological phenomena and observation by means of statistical analysis. There is statistics and includes medical statistics. Also known as biometry, are development and application of statistical method to a wide range of topics in biology. We use this in analysis and data interpretation, descriptive tools, frequency table, absolute, relative, line graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plot, mean, median, and mode. So here are the examples of the use of statistics in biostatistics. The scatter diagram, the line graph, the mean square error. So this is the use of statistics in biostatistics. So next we have here chemometrics. So what is the use of chemometrics in what is the use of statistics? Chemometric. So let's first define chemometric. Chemometrics is the science of relating measurement made of chemical system or process to the state of system via application of mathematical or statistical method. It is the science of extracting information from chemical system by data-driven means. Chemometric is inherently interdisciplinary using method frequently employed in core data analytic disciplines such as multivariate statistics, applied mathematics, and computer science in order to address problems in chemistry, biochemistry, medicine, biology, and chemical engineering. In this way, it mirrors other interdisciplinary fields such as psychometrics and econometrics. So here's the example of statistics in chemometry. We use this in box plot. We use this in financial account. We use this in cohort analysis. So that is chemometric. Next is the demography. So what is the use of statistics in demography? Let's first define demography. Demography is the statistical data of all population. It can be a very general science that can be applied to any kind of dynamic population. That is one that changes over time or space. So demography from the word demo, ancient Greek means meaning people, ancient Greek demos meaning the people, and graphy from grappa meaning writing, description, or measurements. So it is the statistical data of population, especially human being. Also, demography analysis can cover whole society or groups defined by criteria such as education, nationality, religion, and ethnicity. Educational institutions usually treat demography as a field of sociology. There are a number of independent demography departments. So we use statistics in demography using the graph function, applied mathematics, and computer science. So that is the demography. Next is the business analytics. So, so the business analytics focuses on developing new insights and understanding of business performance based on data and statistical methods. So there is the statistics. Business analytics makes extensive use of analytical modeling and numerical analysis, including explanatory and predictive modeling, and fact-based management to drive decision making. It is therefore closely related to management science. Business intelligence is querying, reporting, online analytic processing, or OLAP, and alerts. So, data decision analytics support human decision, which visual analytics that the users models to reflect reasoning. One of the business analytics. Um, descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics gains insight from historical data with reporting, scorecards, clustering, etc. Predictive analytics employs predictive modeling using statistics and machine learning techniques. Prescriptive analytics recommends decision using optimizing and simulation. So that is those business analytics. This statistics used in business analytics, the description, decision analytics, descriptive analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. Analytics. So here are the examples of the use of statistics in business analytics: the business process discovery, the product life cycle, and a pie chart. So that is the use of this um, statistics in business analytics. So next we have here the econometrics. So, what is the use of this statistics? Econometrics is a branch of economics that applies statistical method to the empirical study of economic theories and relationships. So it is the application of statistical methods to economic data in order to give empirical content to economic relationships. More precisely, it is the quantitative analysis of actual economic phenomena based on the concurrent development of theory and observation related by appropriate methods of inference. A basic tools for econometrics is the multilinear regression model. Econometric theory uses statistical theory and mathematical statistics to evaluate and develop uh, econometric methods. Econometricians try to find estimators that have desirable statistical properties including unbiasedness, efficiency, and consistency. Applied econometric uses theoretical econometrics and real-world data for assessing economic theories, developing econometric models, analysis econometric history, and for casting. So here are the example of statistics here. So graphical presentation, rate of human population, and confidence interval. So next we have here, so that is the use of statistics in econometric. So next we have here the environmental statistics. So what is the use of statistics here? So, environmental statistics is the application of statistical methods to environmental science. Water, climate, air, and water quality are included, as are studies of plants and animal populations. So, environmental statistics is the application of statistical methods to environment science. It is especially pertinent and widely used in academic, governmental, regulatory, technological, and consulting industries. Descriptive statistics is not used to make inference about data but simply to describe its characteristics. That is in environmental statistics. Also, inferential statistics is used to make inferences about data, test hypotheses, and make prediction. That is in environmental statistics. So here the example of statistics in environmental statistics. We have here the regression analysis, the simple linear regression, and the sampling distribution. That is the use of this environmental statistics. That is the use of statistics in environmental statistics. Like that. So, next is the epidemiology. So, what is the use of statistics here? First is epidemiology is the study of factors affecting the health and illness of population and serves as the foundation and logic of interventions made in interest of public health and preventive medicine. So it helps with the study, design, collection, and statistical analysis of data, immense interpretation, and dissemination of results, including peer review and occasional systematic review. So, epidemiology has helped develop methodology used in clinical research, public health studies, and to a lesser extent basic research in the biological science. Because epidemiologists rely on other scientific disciplines like biology to better understand disease processes, statistics to make efficient use of the data and draw appropriate conclusions, social sciences to better understand, proximate, and distal causes, and engineering for exposure assessment. So here are the use of statistics in epidemiology. The Galton's correlational linear least square, the probability mass distribution, and the simple linear regression. So that is the use of statistics in epidemiology. Next is the forensic statistics. What is the use of statistics in forensic statistics? So forensic statistics is the application of probability models and statistical techniques to scientific evidence, such as DNA evidence and the law, in contrast to everyday statistics, to not engender bias or unduly draw conclusion. Forensic statisticians report likelihood as likelihood ratio, LR. So computer programs have been implemented with forensic DNA statistics for assessing the biological relationship between two or more people. Forensic science uses several approaches for DNA statistics, with computer programs such as match probability, inclusion probability, likelihood ratios, Bayesian approaches, and paternity and kinship testing, random match probability, likelihood ratio, combined probability, inclusion bloodstream. That is the use of statistics and forensics statistics. And here are the example. We have here population growth, thermogravimetric analysis, and standard curve. That is the use of statistics and forensic statistics. So next is the geostatistics. So what is the use of the statistics in geostatistics? So geostatistics is a branch of geography that deals with the analysis of data from disciplines such as petroleum, geology, hydrogeology, hydrology, meteorology, oceanography, geochemistry, and geography. So it relies on statistical models that are based on random function or random variable. Theory to model the uncertainty associated with spatial estimation and simulation. So, geostatistics is a number of simpler interpolation methods, algorithms such as inverse distance, weighting, bilinear interpolation, and nearest neighbor interpolation were already well known before geostatistics. So here are the example of the use of statistics in geostatics. The space-time diagram, the standard configuration, and in the light cone. So that is the use of statistics and geostatistics. Next is the geometrics. So what is the use of statistics and geometrics? So geometrics is the application of quantitative methods and often especially probability and statistics to law. So the geometrics, the Journal of Empirical Legal Study, is a publication that emphasizes the statistical analysis of law. So, depending on the number of board members, we are trying to compute the cumulative distribution function. Also, different values of posture probability based on the prior odds and likelihood ratio are computed. That is the use of statistics and geometrics. So, here are the example of statistics in geometrics. Here we have your projection linear space, unemployment rate, and scatter plot. So next we have here machine learning. So what is the use of statistics in machine learning? Machine learning is the subfield of computer science that formulates algorithms in order to make predictions from data. So, machine learning is the study of computer algorithms that improves automatically through experience and by the use of data. It's seen as a part of artificial intelligence. A subset of machine learning is closely related to the computational statistics, which focus on making predictions using computers. But not all machine learning is statistical learning. The study of mathematical optimization delivers methods, theory, and application Optimization delivers methods, theory, and application domains to the fields of machine learning. Data mining is a related field of study focusing on exploratory data analysis through unsupervised learning. So, in its application across business problems, machine learning is already referred to the predictive analytics. So, that is the use of statistics in machine learning. In here is the example of the statistics in machine learning. We have a spectrogram, supervised learning. We have a overfitting linear function. So that is the use of statistics. What a magic. So next we have here the operation research. So what is the use of statistics in this application? So operation research or operational research is an interdisciplinary branch of applied mathematics and formal science that uses methods such as mathematical modeling, statistics, and algorithm to arrive at optimal or near optimal solution to complex problems. Management science focuses on the problem in the business world. So, it is sometimes considered to be a subfield of mathematical sciences. The term management science and decision science are sometimes used as synonyms, employing techniques from other mathematical sciences such as mathematical modeling, statistics analysis, and mathematical optimization. Operation research arrives at optimal or near optimal solution to complex decision making problems. So, again, that is the use of statistics in operations research. Here are the example. We use statistics in bifurcation diagrams, linear vectors, and data flow diagram. So that's in operation research. Next is the population ecology. So here is the population ecology. Is a subfield of ecology that deals with the dynamics of species population and how this population interact with the environment such as birth and death rates and by immigration and immigration. So, um, natality or birth rate often recruitment, which means reaching a certain size or reproductive stage, usually refers to the age a fish can be caught and counted in nets. So we use statistics and population growth rate, which measures the growth of individuals in size and length. More important in fisheries, where population is often measured in biomass. Also in mortality, which includes harvest mortality and natural mortality. Natural mortality includes non-human predation, disease, and old age. In fisheries and wildlife management, population is affected by three dynamics rate functions. So that is this statistics and population ecology. And here are the examples. The death rate, colors coded map, the scatter plot logarithm, and the map population. So that is population ecology. Next is the psychometric. So what is psychometric? So psychometrics, the theory and techniques of educational and physiological measurements of knowledge, abilities, attitudes, and personality traits. So it is the theory and techniques of educational and psychological measurements of knowledge, abilities, attitudes, and personality traits. The field is concerned with the objective measurements of skills and knowledge abilities, attitude, personality traits, clinical constructs, and mental disorder, as well as educational achievements. So, that is the use of statistics and psychometrics. Here are the example of statistics. Correlational dot plots. multi-items psychometric scale, Likert scale questionnaire. So that is the psychometric. Next is the quality control. What is the use of these statistics in quality control? So, quality controls review the factors involved in manufacturing and production. It can make use of statistical sampling of products items to aid decision in process control or in accepting deliveries. So, inspection is a major component of quality control where physical products is examined visually or the end results of the service are analyzed. The use of control charts to monitor an individual industrial process and feedback performance to the operators responsible for the process inspired by control system. Statistical quality control applied to business strategy, originated by Motorola. So here's the example. Industrial central loop, X-ray radiation, distribution tree, control chart. That is the use of statistics in quality control. So next is the quantitative psychology. So what is the statistics in quantitative psychology? So quantitative psychology is the science of statistically explaining and changing mental processes and behavior in human. It includes tests and other devices for measuring human abilities. Quantitative psychology developed and analyzed a wide variety of research methods, including those psychometrics, a field concerned with the theory and techniques of psychological measurement. Psychologists have long contributed to statistical and mathematical analysis, and quantitative psychology is now especially recognized by American Psychological Association. Intelligence testing has long been an important branch of quantitative psychology. Other research areas include modeling psychology process through time series analysis, such as in MR data collection and structural equation modeling, social network analysis, human decision science, and statistical genetics. So here are the example of statistics in quantitative psychology. We have our intelligence quotient. We have our IQ distribution mean. We have our IQ normal distribution. So this is statistics in quantitative psychology. Oh, that is so many. So next is the reliability engineering. So what is the statistics here? Oh, reliability engineering is the study of the ability of the system or component to perform its required function under state conditions for a specific period of time. So we use statistics here in availability, testability, maintainability, and maintenance are often defined as a part of reliability engineering. Is in reliability program. Reliability often plays the key role in the cost effectiveness of a system. Reliability engineering deals with the prediction, prevention, and management of high levels of lifetime engineering, uncertainty, and risk of failure. So that is of statistics here. Here are the examples. The house of quality. Ooh. The probability versus out, and the system engineering. Wow, this is statistics. So the use next is the statistical finance. The use of the statistics in statistical finance is an area of economephysics. Is an empirical attempt to shift finance from its normative roots to a positivist framework using um, exemplars from statistical physics with an emphasis on emergence or collective properties of financial markets. So, focus in three areas: Empirical studies focused on the discovery of interesting statistical features of Financial Times series data, aimed at extending and consolidating the known stylized facts. Next is the study of collective and emergent behavior in some simulated and real markets to uncover the mechanism responsible for the observed stylized facts, with an emphasis on agent-based model. Also, in financial econometric also has the focus on the first two of these three areas. However, there is almost no overlap of interaction between the community of statistical finance research, who typically publish in physics journal, and the community of financial econometric research, who typically publish in economic journal. So here are the example. Ooh, the development of complex science, the nonlinearity, and the graphical presentation of complex system, and that is the statistics and statistical finance. Next is the statistical mechanism. So what is a statistical mechanism? It is an application of probability theory, which includes mathematical tools for dealing with large population, to the field of mechanics, which is concerned with the motion of particles or objects when subjected to a force. So in physics, statistical mechanics is a mathematical framework that applies a statistical method and probability theory to large ensembles of microscopic entities. Statistical mechanics arose out of the development of classical thermodynamics, a field for which it was successful in explaining microscopic physical properties such as temperature, pressure, heat, capacity in terms of microscopic parameters that fluctuate about average values, characterized by probability distribution. This is established the fields of statistical thermodynamics and statistical physics. So here are the example of statistics and statistical mechanics. The log-log plot symmetric, the probability distribution, and the continuous probability distribution. So that is the statistics and the statistical mechanics. Next is the statistical physics. So what is the statistics here? Okay, statistical physics is one of the fundamental theories of physics and uses method of probability theory in solving physical problems. So, statistical physics is a branch of physics that evolves from the foundation of statistical mechanics, which uses methods of probability theory and statistics, and particularly the mathematical tools for dealing with large population and approximation and solving physical problems. So we have here the example, the phase chart, the astronomy, and the periodic table. So that is the statistics and statistical physics. So next is the statistical signal processing. So here, the use of statistics is that statistical signal processing is an electrical engineering subfield that focuses on analyzing, modifying, and synthesizing signal, such as sound, image, and scientific measurements. This can be used to improve transmission storage efficiency and subjective quality, and to also emphasize or detect component of interest in unmeasured signal. Statistical signal processing is an approach which treats signals as stochastic processes, utilizing their statistical properties to perform signal processing tasks. So we have here example, the signal processing system, the electromagnetic waves, the seismic signal processing. So that is statistics and statistical signal processing. Next is the statistical thermodynamic. So What is the statistics here? Statistical thermodynamic is the study of microscopic behavior of thermodynamic systems using probability theory and provides a molecular level interpretation of thermodynamic quantities such as work, heat, free energy, and entropy. So in physics, statistical mechanics is a mathematical framework that applies statistical methods and probability theory to large assembles of microscopic entities. Statistical mechanics arose out of the development of classical thermodynamics, a field for which it was successful in explaining microscopic physical properties such as temperature, pressure, heat, capacity in terms of microscopic parameters that fluctuate about average values, characterized by probability distribution. This established the field of statistical thermodynamics and statistical physics. So the example, the phase space, the thermometer, the body temperature variation of statistics in statistical thermodynamics. Next is in marine biology. So what is the use of statistics in marine biology? So marine biology is the study of species inhabiting the oceans and other saline aquatic environments, and the way in which these organisms interact with their habitats. So the significance of statistics here is that, as with calculus, many marine biologists utilize statistics to test mathematical models and hypotheses. Statistics is particularly valuable to marine biologists in the study of population, in which it is used to establish correlational, determine probabilities, and ultimately make predictions about future growth or decline. In general, there are two types of statistics: calculus-based and non-calculus-based. And overall, calculus-based statistics provide marine biologists with wider toolkit, and a special branch of statistics known as biostatistics, the application of statistical methods to the biological science, is particularly relevant to marine biologists. So here is the example here. Ooh, so that is a complementary coursework for marine biology major, and the 2000 worldwide sources for the breast and marine biology salary. So actually, this is just um, about marine biology, the statistics in marine biology. So that's all, I guess. Yes. So we have here the references. So check this references if you have any questions or violent reaction shots. If you want to know about this application of statistics in different fields, especially marine biology, more, you can visit these um, links here. So I think that's all. So, um, and that is where we can find statistics in 26 application of statistics. So, here, so in summary, when we're going to use this statistics, the exploratory data analysis, or EDA, an approach to analyzing datasets to summarize their main characteristics, often with visual methods. A statistical model can be used or not, but primarily EDA is for seeing what the data can tell us beyond the formal modeling or hypothesis testing task. So we can use this statistics when we want to analyze things. Okay, so next. Um, why? Why are we using statistics? Okay, because misuse of statistics can produce subtle but serious error in description and interpretation. Subtle in the sense that even experienced professional make such error. and serious in the sense that they can lead to devastating decision errors. For instance, social, policy, medical practice, and the reliability of structures like bridges all rely on the proper use of statistics. So, there are different how are we going to use this? There are different kinds of mm, alternative hypothesis of this statistics. We have here the null hypothesis. What statisticians call an alternative hypothesis is simply a hypothesis that contradicts the null hypothesis. Error. We work statistics and error. Working from the null hypothesis, two broad categories of error are recognized. Type 1 error, where the null hypothesis is falsely rejected, giving a false positive. Type 2 error, where the null hypothesis fails to be rejected and an actual difference between population is missed, giving a false negative. Standard deviation refers to the extent to which individual observation in an sample differ from central values such as the sample or population mean, while standard error refers to an estimate of difference between sample means and population mean. A statistical error is the amount of which an observation differs from its expected value. A residual in the amount of observation differs from the value of estimator of the expected value assumes on a given sample, also called prediction, and that is how. There are so many equations that we can use. It's like the ANOVA, the F test, the Z test, like that. So you can just search it how. So this is all, I guess. So thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. God bless us all. This is Myra Korong. This is Myra Korong, and this is all about the application of statistics in different fields, especially in marine biology. So, stay curious and explore. Thank you.